Misfortune number 4, not knowing about retirement penalties. So what are we talking about there? Retirement penalties. What kind of penalties are there? Well, the big one is the 59.5 rule, right?
Yeah.
Right.
A lot of people do know about that, but a lot of people still don't understand that if you are putting money into a qualified plan, and qualified just means there are qualifications around it, and the withdrawal of it, it's pre-tax, tax-deferred, however you want to describe it. That money has not been taxed. It's going to have to be taxed when it comes out. But if you do that before 59.5 out of your 401k, 403b, IRA, you're going to get taxed an addition, or you're going to get penalized an additional 10% on everything that you withdraw.
Yeah, and that's really a dual problem, because you get that 10% penalty, but if you're pulling it out before 59.5, you're really getting started pulling your retirement money out when you're not retired in most cases. And so there are a couple of exceptions to that 59.5 rule, but that losing 10% of your income is no way to go through retirement. So there are penalties for early withdrawal in a retirement type account.
And let me say, there are ways to successfully retire before age 59.5. We've had clients who have done that. But you want to be sure that you understand what the rules are, and if there are ways for you to pull income from sources that are not subject to this rule, then it just makes things way smoother as you're planning for your retirement. So don't hear us saying you can't retire before 59.5, but be very careful about retirement distributions, whether you're retired or not, prior to age 59.5.
The key here, Scott, is to be with someone who knows what's going on. All of our teams at Gen Wealth have a retirement income certified professional on their team, and they can guide you through the complexities of all of this retirement penalties and early withdrawal penalties and all of that type of thing. I think that having the right person on your team to be able to help you get through all of that is incredibly critical to your success in retirement.
Another penalty in retirement, if you're not watching out for it, and this happens before retirement actually, is what about excess contributions? You know, there are limits on retirement savings. Those are in law as well, and it depends on what type of retirement account you're talking about. But 401k has a different limit than an IRA and a Roth IRA. So you have to know that the contribution limits are out there, because you can actually be penalized if you put too much money into, let's say, an IRA. The IRA contribution limits are rather low, honestly, if you think about it. Prior to age 50, they're $6,000 annually, $7,000 if you're 50 or older. But if you go over that, you'll actually owe a 6% penalty on the excess contribution each year until you fix the mistake. So you need to know not to go over that. Want more content like this delivered to your inbox weekly? Visit fastest4.com to learn more.